so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Without ever letting you know. Caught up in my teeth. Caught up in my teeth. Just like money when I speak. Caught up in my teeth. And I missed you in the basement. Yeah. Caught up in my teeth. Bodies on the pavement. Oh. And if you love me, but you never let me go. And the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Without ever letting you know. Caught up in my teeth. Caught up in my teeth. Just like money when I speak. Caught up in my teeth. And I missed you in the basement. Yeah. Caught up in my teeth. Bodies on the pavement. Oh. And if you love me, but you never let me go. And the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Without ever letting you know. Keep me rocking on the same time. We in my breakdown. Watching from the same time. But that don't change when I break down. Think we were talking about the same crime. No, it don't hurt when it rains down. Been my lesson at the same time. Ooh, where did it go? Back home, 74. All this been my home. Never gonna quiet anymore. Where did it all go? Keep me rocking on the same line. We on my breakdown.
Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForest reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to Chicago. Now here's Hardaway. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good on the three-point shot. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And here's George after the three-pointer from Kevin Garnett. It's Hardaway with the drive. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's the Suns' ball. Wade has the open look. And it's good off the back rim and in.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Ewing. Here's Hardaway. Outside, George. Shot clock at 3. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Takes it inside. And Johnson with the stop.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Baylor. That's good, and Ewing with the assist.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
A 3 from Porzingis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Rose. And he banks in the lane.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Hardaway. Stolen by Ewing. And Garnett with the slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Out to Porzingis. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. George with the ball. He's picked up by Ewing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForest on the sidelines.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Nobody near George. And he's good on the 3 ball.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Out to Wade. Pass to Garnett. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Phoenix making a change here. Now Hardaway. He He has yet to score. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Pass to Porzingis. And here is Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Brunson. For the 3, drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's just an innate awareness that the clock is putting you under duress. Jalen Brunson calmly delivers.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
To Hardaway. Driving the lane. And Ewing sends it back. Brunson with it. George picks him up. Now Ewing. Stolen by Kirilenko. Outside, Porzingis lets the 3 fly. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Brunson. Here's the 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint. Outside for George. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 6.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Suns trail by 3. The screen from Ewing. There goes Magic. To the inside. Outside Baylor. The screen from Ewing. Pocket 2. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside, George. The shake. Out to Porzingis. Back to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now, very efficient, Paul George, as a finisher in the painted area.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Doesn't go that time. Here's the break. Hardaway with it. Taylor picks him up. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. The fader. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw no good for Johnson. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Sun. Trailed by 5. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Rice. The 3. The rebound by Garnett.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
How about the veteran Garnett letting that play develop and the quick pass?
Lillard with it. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And Johnson drops them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. No scoring in this one. Harden gets it done inside.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Now, here's Lillard after Magic Johnson's miss. Now Lillard. Mobley is screened. Teardrop shot. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
And it's Wade penetrating.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Suns trail by 5. The screen from Ewing. Can't cash in from close range. In the corner, Harden. It's stolen by Wade. Elgin Baylor on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Baylor. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Baylor's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Jackson in the corner. Here is Lillard. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got 6 points.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
They set the pick. Harden attacking, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams changing it up here. Suns trailing. Brunson outside. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
So that's his 2nd foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that 3rd.
And it's Rose penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good on the triple.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Brunson barreling in. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Suns. It's stolen by Rose. And they're on the break. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Brunson scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
On the wing, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Outside Kirilenko. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Here's O'Neal. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's Rose bringing it up for the Suns. Garnett outside. Oh, good on the triple. Lillard scanning the floor. Inside. Puts the move on. Garnett grabs the board.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
The screen from Ewing. Here's Rose. Kicks it out to Baylor. Garnett outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. The screen from Ewing. Rose goes in. Ewing's shot is good.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the right side. For the lead, Petrovic's shot is off. The Suns leading. Garnett left side. Pass to Wade. Over Petrovic. Wade inside.
That just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
To the middle. Mutombo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Harden. With the drive. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Garnett outside. Over Harden. Bank shot. No good. Mutombo with the ball. Now Garnett defender. Harden scanning the floor. And he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And so they foul intentionally. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Left side Rose. Double team on Rose. Here's Baylor. Out to Ewing. Garnett outside. Here's Rose. Porzingis with the rebound.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Assist goes to.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Here's Rose. Good D by Olajuwon.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Hardaway from outside. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Rose up on top. He's got 8. The screen from Ewing. And Rose wide open. He shoots. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. George with the ball. He's got 8. Yes, that goes in. George has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Phoenix making some changes.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Brunson outside. Hands it from downtown. He's got 13.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here is Daniels. Lock at 6. Here's English. Good D by Olajuwon. Outside Hardaway. For the lead. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Brunson draws the double. Here's Daniels. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Kirilenko. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
So it's Phoenix now. They set the screen. Brunson outside. Driving inside. And a missed layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Phoenix shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
At the line for Phoenix.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Here's Brunson. He's got 13. Pass to Daniel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
.50 left here in the third quarter. Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Inside. Hook flush by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Here's Brunson in the corner. Daniels. And it's off from 3-point range. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 1. And 2.
55.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The visitors with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Porzingis. Over Garnett. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Suns leading. Out to Wade. Outside Baylor. And it's Ewing in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. To take the lead, Karolinko. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wade outside. Pass to Ewing. Johnson inside. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Johnson finishes inside with ease. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Suns leading by 3. All alone. Rebounded by Hardaway.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The kick out to English. Brunson right side. O'Neal outside. 6 to shoot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley is screened. Pass to Lillard. 5 on the clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Lillard outside. Mobley is screened. To take the lead, he takes it up and lays it in.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Pass to Garnett. Garnett getting it done down there. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Baylor. Here's Lillard. To the paint. Here's Rice. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Ewing inside.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Suns trail by 6. Here's Johnson. Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
Lillard, the 20-foot jumper, good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Johnson rips down the board. Suns trail by 6. Here's Wade. D-Wade hits from deep.
Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
Mobley. Oh, hits the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Wade feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Another chance here. Jackson with the rebound. Now Lillard. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. And here is Baylor going inside. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Lillard attacking. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Mobley got a hand in to tip it in.
Evan Mobley stepping up big. This guy is so talented.
Cleared away by Lillard.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Third team foul.
It's stolen by Garnett.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
The three doesn't go.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Well, showing again why he's a champion, rising to the challenge.
It's stolen by Rose. About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. Outside Baylor.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side Rose. Three. Good.
And Derrick Rose, accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Now here is Hardaway. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Johnson with it. Garnett, the screen. Johnson attacking. Off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
Wade. A dunk by Dwayne Wade.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's George. The 8-footer, and it misses. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Johnson outside. Here he goes. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Nice use of the glass and the finish.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Ewing comes to help. Raises up. Great team. That forced that miss.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Johnson surveying the floor. Takes the 3. No good. Outside Hardaway. George fires. A putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Puts up the 3. And he jams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
A three-pointer. Good.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Johnson. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Porzingis. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Porzingis. All the way up top. Here's George. Stolen by Ewing. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up.
Those were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, I guess he found some comfort at the Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I already so cold in my bluntness. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. No crib talk to come through, it's time to break it in. Like my pants size, cause I'm try breaking it. New condo, say your name at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute. To recreate the feeling. But it's never the same as the first time. First time.